So I think they're starting a live show.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, it live been off brothers.
Yeah, what open now?
You know, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem. Shai.
Yo,
Yahweh.
Shay.
Double honors to the apostles, the elder, great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the true Akim that are across the four corners of this earth, pushing the same accord and that truth, 100% doctrine to seal the elect so we can make it to the kingdom, man.
Can.
Right. You know, and we're just gonna go into the spirit.
That's right.
Because the spirit ain't gonna ever lead us the wrong way.
I get the sword.
You got a precept up?
He wanted Revelation 19 and 10.
John.
All right. So it says Revelation 19 and 10. It says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren, and have the testimony of Yahweh. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh is a spirit of prophecy."
And that's a beautiful scripture right now,
That's right.
because the other camps, they do not prophesy, man. They don't go out in the winter. They're lazy. You know what I mean? They're sluggard.
Right.
They're not feeding the flock, man.
Hey, they're lukewarm.
They're lukewarm because the spirit of Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right.
And guess what? That's the reason why they don't teach the name.
That's right.
Because if you go on their channel, they don't really go into prophecy.
Yeah.
You know, and also that scripture is beautiful because it teaches what humility.
That's right.
That's John the Revelator. He bowed down to the angel.
Yeah.
And the angel told him, like, look, man, I'm your brother.
Right. Which is,
You know?
right, Salaki to Adam, which is saying what, man? The angels are our brethren, man. You know, the angels are our brethren being on the same accord that we're on. All right. And if you ain't in the spirit of prophecy, you ain't in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. And Salaki to Ad, if I could give a quick precept just to back that up. Is it all right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Revelations 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. Oh, he brought that out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, you just brought that out?
Yeah, can.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. All right, well then I got one to land back off that. Beautiful. This is Revelations 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those which are written therein, for the time is at hand. You know, and what's that time, man? That's the time we're living in. You know, we're living in Revelations 11 and 14. You know, just to get into that. Really, we're in Revelations 11 and 14, man. You know, that third woe is coming, man. It's coming quickly. You know, and a lot of people are carnal. They don't know what quickly means, man. All right, we're in punishment. So you know, one day to the Most High, He's gonna bring us a spirit. You know, one day to us, or Salaki, one day to the Most High is 1,000 years to us. So we only been on punishment for like 3 days. Matter of fact, Baba Kashaw, he gonna bring it out real quick.
This is 2 Peter
in
verse 8.
Yeah.
Oh, beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with Yahweh while Yahweh Shai as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering toward us, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
That's right.
You know, the Most High is not slack how men count slackness. You know, they might say, oh, the Lord ain't coming back. Y'all been saying this for years.
That's right.
You know, but the Most High is willing that all should come to repentance, which is who? The elect, you know?
That's right. Hey, can y'all brothers hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And just what you're saying, you know, it's the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, you know. At the end, he promises who unto Israel, so you know he come back for Israel, you know. Not slack concerning that promise. You know, the elect.
Yeah,
Y'all brothers still there?
Yeah.
That's all.
Salakis, Satan fucking with that.
Yeah, Satan hindering right now. Salaki. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
Beautiful. I'll praise Yahweh Shemi Ashai. What was the scripture y'all brought out?
Well, I have another scripture here. We are speaking concerning prophecy, right?
God.
Is 2nd Ezra 15:1. It says,
Beautiful.
"Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh,
Yep.
and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." So that's why we speak prophecy. We speak that World Tree is on the brink. The microchip is about to be implemented.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's all about prophecy. That's what
It's all about that.
elect is gonna hear as well.
That's right. Hey, could you get 2nd Ezra the ninth chapter
Come on.
and start it right from the top?
Yeah, 2nd Ezra 9:1. It says, "He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself."
Yeah. What do you say? Measure the time diligently. That means measure everything that you're seeing. Measure what? Count everything that you see in front of you. Salaki. Keep going.
Done. Right. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world she
That's
made.
right.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, because right now we're seeing uproars in Venezuela,
Yep.
those countries right now, a lot of uproars of the people. Right, verse 4, it says, then shalt thou will understand that the Most High speak of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
That's right. Hey, you know what, Salaki, to add, Salaki, even to add right here in what you call America, which is biblically Babylon, you got Esau against Esau, Egyptian against Egyptian, because of Trump, man. Because of Trump. So even though it's in Venezuela, the famine, but ultimately right here in what you call America, which is Babylon, you got Satan against Satan, man. There's every other day there's a protest, and now it's becoming fist to fist, man. Fist to cuff, Salaki, Khan, Tawada. It's fist to cuffs right now. You got Esau against Esau, man, and it's beautiful. Esau's tired of Esau's shit, because the two-time loser six-pack Joe Edomite is tired of the elite ruling over them, because now the facade of that spell. Matter of fact, you want to get Nahum? You got something?
Yeah. If I'm
Okay, bring it out and we'll get Nahum. Because right now what's coming to pass is Esau's tired of Esau's shit. And that's beautiful, man. Real quick, this is Matthew's 12 and 28. But if I cast out Salaki 12 and 26, if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall his kingdom stand? And that's what we're living in, man. Esau's kingdom ain't going to stand, because it's Edomite against Edomite. Ultimately, it's going to be Edomite against Edomite pertaining to what? U.S. versus Russia, man. And that's beautiful, Oh, Salaki, the ox got a quick one real quick before you go in.
This is Isaiah 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Beautiful.
And they shall fight every one against his brother,
That's
and
right.
every one against his neighbor.
That's right.
City against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's right. And that's what's right now, man. City against city and kingdom against kingdom. Whether you see it from the north, which mainly it's going to happen, or from right here, or from South America with Venezuela, because literally what they call a trickle effect is going to be a snowball effect. So it's going to start out small because, see, these Babylonians consider these third world countries nothing. They consider them minute. Okay, they consider them nothing unless the oranges aren't getting imported, unless the sex slaves aren't at a high demand. So once all that comes to naught, these other nations are going to really see that the capabilities of these so-called third world countries are actually a chess move, if you will. So Venezuela is slowly but surely going to wash up on the shores of America, man.
Hey, what is it called? South America.
That's right. Right. So soon South is gonna blow north. All right. And when that wind blows, that wind is ultimately destruction, man.
And this is just like ancient Egypt.
That's right.
You had northern Egypt and you had southern Egypt.
Beautiful. That's right. That's beautiful, man. Hey, and that's it, man. You know, if any of you brothers got something to add.
Yeah. Just as you say that the Egyptians will rise against the Egyptians. You see that even in Paris at the moment.
God.
Yeah, you know, you actually seeing how the Egyptians fighting against the Egyptians, you know.
That's right. Hey, because ultimately everyone's gonna get it. Everyone's gonna get on board. Everyone's gonna get on board with this. If any of you want to get what's that? Proverbs 21:1.
Yep.
Yeah. If any Aki want to get Proverbs 21:1 real quick, because see this. If you got it, bring it out. Yep. Salaki.
Yeah. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1. It says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. As the rivers of water, which means what? The Most High allows that river to flow. The same way the Most High allowed those rivers to be drought. Oh, if you go to Jeremiah, Salaki, if you go to Jeremiah, I want to say 51 and like 38. But it speaks about how the rivers are going to be dried up, man. Meaning what? The Most High is going to allow these rivers to come to naught. Jeremiah 50 and 38. If any Akim got it first, just bring it out.
Yeah, I got it right there.
Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 38. It says a drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up.
That's right. Keep going.
For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols.
That's right. That's beautiful, man. Because this is what? This is modern day Babylon, man. So the rivers, man, the rivers are going to be dried up. Okay, the Most High is breaking the staff and bread of Israel, man. Because why? They trusted in Egypt. All right. So the Most High is cutting off all your means, man, to an end. There's nothing new under the sun. The same way he took away the supplants of Egypt is the same way he's gonna take away the means of modern spiritual Egypt. So the Most High is not playing, man. He's about that action. But these Babylonians think that the power is in their hands, man. Chiefly the Edomites. Matter of fact, if you want to get Isaiah 14 and I want to say 13.
Yeah, I'm right there.
That's the spirit.
I was
Isaiah 14 and 13. It says, thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will ascend above the stars of the Most High.
Yep.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north.
Yep. Keep going. Hey, keep going. Hey, but yeah. Going off what he said, what's that? Esau has set himself up to think that he's the Most High, which is meaning what? He can make life. He can make water run. He can make fire.
He can predict the sex of your children.
Right.
You know, this devil got technology to where you want a son, he can make it. He can try to predict the sex of a child.
Right.
Or he could change his sex.
Right.
You know, he's the devil.
That's right. So the Most High is going to check him, man. So Esau's living out prophecy to a T. And it's a scary thing because Esau doesn't realize he's digging his hole deeper and deeper. Ultimately, that's for judgment. So that's beautiful. But what that's showing you is prophecies are being played out to exactly a T, man. And we are literally living in the prophecy, man. All right, we are in the idle stage. All right, only the watchtower is going to see that. Only the watchtower that have been set up to have the spirit of prophecy pertaining to Yahweh Shai are going to realize and have the proper discernment of what's going on. Because ultimately the famine of the word is coming, but before that, the stages have to be set. Things have to be put in motion. All right, you can't just roll out on a bunch of Israelites without a cause, because with every war, what did they do? They won over the masses. All right, they won over the masses with Pearl Harbor. They won over the masses with 9/11. Okay, and they're winning over the masses now with World War III. And that's beautiful, man. But with that being said, they got to win over the masses to demonize the true men of the Lord so that prophecy can play out. And that's a beautiful thing. Any brothers got a precept?
There's Luke chapter 10:24, right? It says, "For I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them."
That's beautiful.
Yep, that's beautiful. Yep.
Beautiful scripture.
Beautiful precept. Yep, that's right. Hey, because what's that, man? Can you get what's that, 2 Peter 3, where we seek the kingdom? You know, real quick, because what's that, man? The truth. That's right. Yep. Beautiful. Yep. Hey, that's the I'm gonna bring out a precept to land back exactly off what you got, because the true men of the Lord are what? They're praying for shortness of days, pursuant to 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, 2 and 13. Salaki, the ox gonna bring it out. All right.
Done.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Wherefore the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yep.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heavens and a new earth.
That's right. That's right. So going back to what the Akim just brought out, that's what we look for. The true men of the Lord are looking for that. And why? Because there have been prophets raised up in Babylon. Hey, if one of you Akims want to get Jeremiah 29 and 15.
I have a quick precept when you finish.
Bring your precept out. Bring your precept out.
Yeah,
Jeremiah 29 and 13.
Okay.
There's a 1 Peter 1 and 10, 7 and 9 actually. It says, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls, of which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you.
That's right. That's right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Exactly. Right. So what's that pertaining to, man? If you go to Ephesians 1 and 4, those prophets have been already set up from the beginning before the foundations. Peter said it. And if you go to Jeremiah 1 and 5, and also in Isaiah, I want to say 49 and 5, it speaks about it, man. So the true men of the Lord are always going to have that spirit of saying, to hell with this place, man. You know, the true men of the Lord. If you want to bring out Jeremiah 29 and 15, and then we can land back off that.
Jeremiah 29 verse 15. It says, because
Salaki, bring it out again. I get cut off.
Jeremiah 29, it says, because ye have said the Lord had raised us up prophets in Babylon.
Yep, that's right. And why did the Lord raise up prophets of Babylon? Hey, Akim, real quick, hold your precept. Can you get me Baba Kashaw, Jeremiah 16 and 14?
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord. No more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Yep, keep going. Salaki, keep going.
It says, but the Lord liveth of the children of Israel from the land of the north and from
That's right.
all the lands. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So right. Khan. So why is the Lord going to be known as the taketh out of the north? Because all the tribes are here being persecuted together. All right. And just to go off that real quick, I got one quick precept, and then you Akim got it, okay? This is Isaiah 49 and 5. And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my power shall be my strength. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant, to raise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for the light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth. And that's right now, man. That's the true prophets of the Lord sitting right here in Babylon. That's the true prophets of the Lord out in the four corners: Trinidad, London, Russia, Mexico, Alaska. Those are the lights to the Gentiles, because the elect is scattered abroad, and also the Israelite foreigners. So this is why he said he's going to be known from taking them out of the north, because all the tribes were what? Jeremiah, what's that, 51 and 33? Or yeah, they're persecuted together. Okay? And then this is why there's also the prophets that are lights unto the Gentiles, meaning those that are scattered abroad. All right, those that got off those slave ships in Jamaica, all right, Brazil, Trinidad, South America, okay? Because this is what it comes down to. The elect is also going to be considered a Gentile at one point in time, man. Because at one point in time, before the truth, we were all Gentiles, man. So this is a beautiful thing, man. These scriptures are beautiful. And us being right here on live is prophecy being played out. That's a beautiful thing, man.
A quick precept here. Isaiah 42 and 6. Right? It says, I, Yahweh, have called thee to righteousness. I will hold thy hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant for a light of the Gentiles. You know, because we basically are the light of the Gentiles. You know.
That's right. That's right.
So it says to open the blind eyes, because two-thirds of our people, they just can't. They're blind. They just can't see this. You know.
That's right.
To Ezekiel 37. Valley of dry bones. Right.
That's right. That's right. Beautiful, brother. That's right. Valley of dry bones. You're absolutely right. Yep.
Right. It says to open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, right? Because we basically are prison in Esau's kingdom right now.
Yep.
We can't do what we want. We can't go to another country without asking permission. Everything is being taxed. So I know we are prisoners. Right? It says to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison house. So imagine you out of the prison house and you still sit in darkness. You know? It's just not having knowledge of your Bashem.
Okay. That's right, brother. That's beautiful, man. What you say, man? We're bounded in that darkness is what? The flesh, man. You know, we're those so-called fallen angels that the stumbling block that a lot of people have, man. We are that prince of power, man. We are Yasharala. That's beautiful, right, man. And you got a precept too, Ak?
There's Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. It says, the belly and you deep, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctify thee, and I ordain thee a prophet unto the nations.
Yep, that's right, and that's also pertaining to Isaiah the 49th chapter, and that's also a commandment. He's got a precept to land back off that, Akim. He's gonna bring it out real quick.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of.
That's right. Though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, because what? Pertaining back to Isaiah 49, it is a light thing. All right, this is a job. Okay, if you're a construction worker, you sign up to do this job. Don't sit here and brag and boast about it. You got a job to do. Get it done. Keep going.
For necessity is laid upon me.
For necessity. This is a necessity that is laid upon the true men of the Lord. Look at Jonah. All right, you can't hide, you can't run and hide from this. This is a necessity. This is what needs to be done. Keep going.
Yeah, woe is unto me.
Right, destruction is unto me if I don't do this. Keep going.
If I preach not the gospel.
Right, if I preach not the gospel, that I need to seal the elect, that there's 144,000 walk in the midst of us, that the true name is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that we have a light according to the Gentile, which is pertaining to the 1/3, because 2/3 of my people have to be destroyed, because 2/3 ultimately got to be destroyed to show us an example of what it is to go off. Keep going.
For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward.
Right. If I do this thing willingly, because it says what? Your labor is not in vain. Keep going.
But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me.
That's right. If it's against my will, being what? A vain glory. If I'm doing this not just for the Most High, if I'm doing this for myself, if I'm doing this for a 501c3 charter code, if I'm doing this for lucre's sake, if I'm doing this for the persuading of men, all right, keep going.
What is my reward then?
Right, what is my reward? Ultimately, thermonuclear missile, because, you know, the Most High going to save you for ultimately a very nasty, brutal judgment. Keep going.
I may make the gospel of Yahweh Shai Mashiach without charge.
Right, without charge, which is meaning what, man? At the same time, charge because unmovable, and at the same time, charge because, what's the scripture say, man? Not to sell the truth. And a lot of people are trying to make money off the truth, man. When a Bible is $1 at the dollar store, yet you got people selling out to Esau trying to make a buck, man, off a greenback.
It's like the scriptures say, they pierced themselves through for many sorrows after the cover of money.
Con.
You know, money is the root of all evil.
That's right.
Con.
You know?
That's right. Right. So it's woe unto me if I preach not the gospel pertaining to Jeremiah 1:5, because he has ordained us to be a prophet among the nation. He didn't ordain us to go out and say, hey, give me some money and I'll tell you who you are. No, we're doing this for the exhortation of Yahweh Shai, man. We're proclaiming the Lord's name among the heathen to be a light to the Gentile, because
what was it? If you look up the definition of the word martyr, it means witness.
Right.
You know, Lord willing, we be part of the elect. We're the witness of Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You know, witness of the testimony.
That's right. Hey, and ultimately, going back to Psalms 91, will be witness of the downfall of the wicked. You know, Psalms 91 and 8. If any of you want to get it, just to land back up.
Yeah. Okay. Psalms 1 verse 8. It says, Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Woo! Bring that out again.
Psalms 91 verse 8. It says, only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
That's right. It says only with thy eyes, meaning what? The Most High is going to allow you to see that, man, through the chariot, man. You know, and also ultimately, you know, you're going to see it on the battlefield, if you will, because we're going to still be out here in the trenches while it's hitting the fan, but at the same time, we're going to be able to see the wicked be destroyed via thermonuclear missile, and then ultimately brought back with fetters of irons and chains, so they can go through their hardcore bondage, you know. And that's our reward, man. That's the reward of our labor is not vain, man. That's us fighting the good fight of faith, because we know also pertaining to Revelations, what's that, 9 and 13?
Yeah, you guys.
How's it go up?
He that leaves.
13:9.
13 and 9, yeah, Slaki. Revelations 13:9. That's also pertaining to the patience and the faith of the saints, that we know that they're going to go into slavery, and we're going to see it. We're going to see it on this side. Slaki, what's that?
I have a quick piece up on that.
Beautiful.
All right.
Yep, bring it up. Beautiful.
There's Psalms 37 and 34. It says, wait on Yahweh and keep his ways, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful precept. That's right, man. That's exactly it. Beautiful, man. So we're going to see it with our eyes, man. All right, we're going to see it in our lifetime, man. All right, Lord willing, man, we're going to see it, man, in this generation. And that's what we're here to do, man. The true men of the Lord are going to prophesy. They're going to give you the bitter and the sweet, man. And there's no more, no less, you know? You got a precept on it? Yeah, man. And that's it. Hey, that's why the scriptures say, pray for shortness of days. Matter of fact, if any you want to get there, 2nd Esdras 2 and 13. Only the true men of the Lord are going to be doing that, man.
Fine. 2nd Esdras 3 and 13.
No, 2 and 13.
Oh, so that. 2nd Esdras 2 and 13. Right. It says, go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened.
Beautiful.
The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
That's right. It says the kingdom is already prepared for us, man. Watch. The kingdom is already here, man. The kingdom is already set, man. All we got to do is seal the elect, and it's already in place, man. There ain't going to be no sitting around and wondering where things got to go. Because if you go to Isaiah, I believe 60 and 10, it says how the strangers will build up our walls. So it's already set up, man. The kingdom is already, the blueprint is already laid out. All right, Esau's already going to be whipped and ready to go, man. There's not going to be no hassle. They're going to be forced to build the kingdom. All we got to do is sit back, pray for it, and watch.
I have a quick one. If I may.
Yep.
Salaki Yakim. This is Sirach 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. You know, and Esau is our enemy. You know, and it's going to be brothers that live to see that. You know, just going back to Psalms, and also Psalms 91 and 37. You know, and that's a beautiful thing to see this damn Edomite goes down, because he's been oppressing us for generations, man. Even going back to Cain and Abel, you know, even going back to Jacob and Esau, he's always been our enemy. You know, so it's going to be a beautiful thing when he finally goes down.
That's right. That's right, Akim. Hey, and that's it, man. That's what it comes down to, you know. Yeah.
Okay, there's Malachi 1. Starts at 4. It says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, and I will tear down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath been a nation forever. For your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, Yahweh will be magnificent from the border of Israel.
Yeah.
So, that's what you're saying, we're going to see that, and we're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Kahabal Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. When we see that.
That's right. That's beautiful. That's right, brother. That's right. And hey, Lord willing, that's coming soon, man. Coming soon to a city near you.
That is for right, because I believe I was looking at a live stream, with those brothers from Dallas, and Apostle Ariam said, like you can feel it in the spirit that that time is ready. The elect is probably seen already. Who knows? Time is like so short right now. So it's really all about getting the spirit right on.
Okay. That's right, brother. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful times we're living in, man. Hey, Akim, I gotta take the alcohol, man. But that was a beautiful lesson we had, man. Is this going on your channel?
Yeah, that's good. That's good on the brother's channel. GMS Esteem the Elect.
Oh, all right, come. Hey, man. All praise y'all, Bashim Al-Shai. We were able to build with y'all, man. Well, Lord willing, we could do this again real soon, man.
Yeah, come. To what for taking time to this, but you scriptures and.
It's the water to you, brother.
Hey, yeah, the water to y'all, brothers, man. The water to y'all, all right? Hey, man, yeah, man.
Lord willing, we can meet up again, right?
That's right.
Always an honor, to always preach the word, to always do the word of brothers, even brothers are weak. It's a real, it's an honor. There's one of the things we can't be that what I love to do now, but it is one of the things he wanted to do before he go, do a video or do a live stream with brothers from a different state,
Okay.
Yeah. That was before he passed away, though, So, yeah.
That's right, man. Hey, man, with that being said, man, hey, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai Brakatah.
Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai Brakatah.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.